Hello children, we are going to do some more work on trigonometric equations. Like you have a question on your screen, sine theta plus cos theta is equal to root 2. In these kind of questions, what we do is that whatever is the coefficient of sine theta and cos theta, for example, there is nothing with sine theta, that means 1 is here and 1 is here. What we do is we find 1 square plus 1 square, whatever the coefficient may be. If it is a and b, it's in the a square, under root a square plus b square. This will come under root 2. We divide the whole equation by, divide the complete equation by root 2. Divide the equation by under root 2. If we divide the whole equation by under root 2, it will become 1 by root 2 sine theta plus 1 by root 2 cos theta is equal to root 2 upon root 2. That will give us 1 actually. But if you realize 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2, I can write sine 45 is 1 upon root 2 as well as cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. There are two ways of, there can be different answers for this. For example, in the first case I'll just show you, you can take one of the answers, not necessarily both the method, but in the beginning to start with I'll show you both the answers, but you can pick up any one, there is no problem. There can be different answers for the questions. Like I can write it to be sine theta cos pi by 4. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So is sine 45. We will be writing as sine pi by 4 cos theta is equal to 1. Instead of cos 40 pi by 4, in the first step I could have written sine theta sine pi by 4 also. I'll tell you just now. It is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So it will become sine A plus B is equal to 1. Sine A plus B is equal to 1. Now it is sine pi by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Sine 90 is 1. Sine 90 is 1. So theta plus pi by 4 will be equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n alpha pi by 2. Or theta could be written as n pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 2 minus pi by 4. This is one of the solutions. This is one of the solutions. This is one of the solutions when I have taken like this. But I could have taken like 1 upon root 2 sine theta plus 1 upon root 2 cos theta is equal to 1, and I would have written, instead of sine theta as cos pi by 4, I would have written sine theta sine pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4 cos theta is equal to 1. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is actually cos A minus B. It is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, or sin A sin B plus cos A cos B, which is cos A minus B, and it is 1. So actually cos 0 is 1. So what will I get? I'll get theta minus pi by 4 is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Alpha is what? 0 here. Alpha is 0 here. Or theta will be 2n pi plus pi by 4. You will transfer this to that side, it will become like this. So both the solutions are correct. Whether we write with the help of theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 2 minus pi by 4, or the second one, both are correct. In trigonometric equations you will find that answers may differ. Particularly in these kind of questions it will differ. Let's see the next question. It is sine theta plus root 3 cos theta is equal to root 2. Again the same method will be applied. Again the coefficient of sine theta is 1, so 1 is square. Coefficient of cos theta is root 3 whole square. You square the coefficient, whatever the coefficient of sine theta, cos theta is there, you square them. It will come 1 plus 3, that will be how much? 4, it will be 2. It will be under root 4 will become 2. Now we divide the whole equation. Divide the expression by 2. If I divide it by 2, what will I get? 1 upon 2 sine theta plus root 3 by 2 cos theta is equal to, it is root 2 divided by 2. Root 2 divided by 2 will be like this. 2 can be written as root 2 upon root 2. So it will become 1 upon root 2. Again there could be two answers. I can write it to be sine 30 sine theta plus cos 30. I am not doing both the methods, I am picking up one, whichever it is there, 1 upon root 2. I could write it as cos pi by 6 cos theta plus sine pi by 6 sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. It is cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. Cos A cos B plus sine A sine B is cos A minus B. Cos A theta minus, we can write theta minus pi upon 6, and this is 1 upon root 2. 1 upon root 2 means cos pi by 4. So theta minus pi by 6 will be equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 4. Solution is this. So theta would be equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 4 plus pi by 6. Is that clear? It is plus, so it should be minus sine cos A cos B minus sine, so right. Okay. Alright. Now let's see the next question. It says root 2 sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1. Now again the question is, we know the formulas for sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. Let's change all of this to the form sine theta and cos theta. Root 2 sec theta means 1 upon cos theta plus, now what we do is cos theta will be the LCM. Cos theta will be the LCM, so root 2 plus sine theta is equal to 1. So what are we going to do? We are going to cross multiply. Root 2 plus sine theta is equal to cos theta. Or what can we do? We can write cos theta minus sine theta is equal to root 2. We don't want to change root 2 into minus root 2, though we can do that, but I don't want to do that. And now again, the coefficient here of the cos theta is 1 and sine theta is 1. So again, 1 square plus 1 square. That will be under root 2. We'll divide the expression by root 2. Divide the expression by root 2. That is 1 by root 2 cos theta minus 1 upon root 2 sine theta is equal to 1, because root 2 divided by root 2 will give you 1. And now again 1 upon root 2 can be written as cos 45 or sine 45. I am writing it as cos pi by 4 cos theta minus sine pi by 4 sine theta is equal to 1. Cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. So it will become cos A plus B. It will become cos A plus B. It will become cos A plus B. So cos pi by 4 plus theta is equal to cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So theta plus pi by 4 will be 2n pi plus minus 0. But 0 has no value, so theta will be equal to 2n pi minus pi by 4. This is the answer. So we try and change everything. Now let us see this question. It is 3 minus 2 cos theta. It's a little long question. 3 minus 2 cos theta minus 4 sin theta plus minus cos 2 theta and plus sin 2 theta. Now cos 2 theta and sin 2 theta we are going to convert. Cos 2 theta we can write as 1 minus 2 sin square theta and 2 sin theta cos theta. 3 minus 2 cos theta minus 4 sin theta minus cos 2 theta means 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 0. Let's open the bracket. 3 minus 2 cos theta minus 4 sin theta minus 1 plus 2 sin square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 0. Now this 3 minus 1 will become 2. 2 minus 2 cos theta minus 4 sin theta, and we will change this 2 sine square theta is sine square theta plus sine square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta. Let's count the terms here. 1, 2, 3. If it was not divided, 4 and 5 terms would have remained. But we've made it into 6 terms by breaking up 2 sine square theta as sine square theta plus sine square theta, so that we can now, what is there? Three minus 1 is 2, and then get divided by 2. Okay, not here. Let it be 2 sine square theta, sorry, let it be 2 sine square theta. Let me rub it out. Plus 2 sine theta cos theta. Now because 2 is common everywhere, so 1 minus cos theta minus 2 sine theta plus sine square theta plus sine theta cos theta. We divided everything by 2. Now again here the expression will come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms are there. But 2 sine theta is there. I'll break it up as 2 sine theta is sine theta minus sine theta minus sine theta plus sine square theta plus sine theta cos theta is equal to 0. Out of the first, we will take 1 common. It will be left 1 minus cos theta and minus sine theta. Now let us see what can we take out common here. If I take minus sine theta common here, if I take minus sine theta common out of these 3, 1 minus sine theta and minus cos theta. It is important to understand here that for factorizing we broke up 2 sine theta minus 2 sine theta as sine theta. We broke up that sine theta and sine theta, and then when 6th term became, we made the factors. Factors were 1 minus sine theta and 1 minus cos theta minus sine theta is equal to 0. Number 1. 1 minus sine theta is equal to 0, or sine theta is equal to 1, means sine pi by 2. Sine theta is equal to sine pi by 2. So what will be the formula then? If it is going to be equal to that, theta will be n pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 2. Minus 1 to the power, that is the solution. That is a general solution. But now let us see the second portion. That is 1 minus cos theta minus sine theta is equal to 0. I can write it as sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 1. We can write as 1 minus cos theta minus sine theta is equal to 0. Then what we did was, we are writing it as sine theta plus cos theta by transferring the terms from one side to another side. Sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 1. Again, this has come to the form of the first question, where we have the coefficient of sine theta is 1, coefficient of cos theta is 1, So we will take under root 1, we'll divide the whole thing by under root 1 square plus 1 square. Under root 1 square plus 1 square, that is under root 2. Divide the expression by under root 2. 1 upon root 2 sine theta plus 1 by root 2 cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. Again, we can write it as sine pi by 4 sine theta plus cos pi by 4 and cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Cos A cos B minus plus sin A sin B will become cos A minus B. Cos theta minus pi by 4, and it will be cos pi by 4. So it will become what? It will become theta minus pi by 4 will be 2n pi plus minus pi by 4. There will be two solutions. Number 1, theta minus pi by 4 is equal to 2n pi plus pi by 4. If I take, then theta will become 2n pi plus pi by 2, because pi by 4 plus pi by 4 will be pi by 2. And if I take the negative, then theta minus pi by 4 will be 2n pi minus pi by 4, and theta will become 2n pi. 2n pi, because pi by 4 will cancel. So we have these kind of solutions. Now in all these questions you notice that when it was sin theta, A sin theta plus B cos theta is equal to C, actually if it is of the form A sin theta plus B cos theta is equal to C, then what we do is we take the square of the coefficient of sin theta, square of the coefficient of cos theta, and add them and take the square root. Take the square root, and then we divide the whole equation, whole expression by this A upon A square plus B square sin theta plus B upon under root A square plus B square cos theta is equal to C upon under root A square plus B square. And that changes the whole equation. That will change the whole equation. Format of the question is changed, and it becomes simpler for us to simplify and solve it. That is what is required. There's little difference between the timing, what I'm writing on my iPad, and it is coming onto that. That's why I have to wait. So this is the way which we have applied. This is the way which we have applied. Thank you.